Good morning, everybody. So today is Monday and we've been kind of working this weekend a little bit. The weather's been a little bit off. I managed to get this one halfway amended and I really need to go and get some more compost and everything and mulch. However, today, tomorrow, Wednesday, we're having a multi-day severe weather event, so I went ahead and brought my green stalks up against the house. I may even unstack half of them. They're saying that we could have tornadoes tonight and tomorrow and Wednesday. Wednesday's probably the day that it's going to be the worst, but today is going to be the beginning of it. So it's oddly warm this morning, and yeah. Just kind of trying to prepare a little bit for the storms to come in, and really our biggest threat today is going to be hail and wind. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit more severe, and then Wednesday is going to be even more severe. So I'm just kind of trying to secure things, and we did get some grapes and some raspberries over the weekend, so we potted the grapes in our half barrels, and we're not quite sure where exactly they're going to go yet. We're still working on the layout of everything, but ideally we'll have another arch with grapes over them the way that we had in Oklahoma. The question is just where that arch will be, and I have an idea. I just don't know how it's going to go yet. And then same thing with the raspberries. I'm not quite sure where the raspberries are going to be yet, but they're not going to be in the same place as the grapes probably because I didn't have them in the same place last time. So we'll see how that goes. And here are the grapes that we potted up. We decided to go with seedless himrod grapes. They're a sweet table grape, and I'm really excited to be able to have some for fresh eating. Fishy. Not an emergency, that could change, but it's southeast of the cabin. There's just a greater sort of rainfall, and I still do not see anything that's oh, dang.
I wish I had a remote.
Oh, dang.
So that's...
Oh my gosh. Oh. That evening we got quite a bit of hail. Thankfully, only minimal damage. But it sure did make for some pretty impressive pictures. The next day was relatively quiet, but Wednesday's clouds rolled in with a purpose. That is a crazy looking cloud. I've never seen a shelf cloud like this before. The clouds are moving so fast. It's Wednesday, April 12th, I think. So I brought the green stalks up here because the storm is coming from the south. That is the east. So the house kind of like protects it a little bit. It's coming from the southwest. So, man, I've never seen a shelf cloud like that before. That is insane. Wow. So hopefully it's supposed to hit us any minute. So hopefully it's not as bad as they say it's going to be. And yeah, wish us luck. There's literally a river going through my backyard. Thankfully, all they deposited was a copious amount of rain.
I see it now.
Yep. The storms have finally passed, and the sun is busy warming everything up. Today is a perfect day to amend that garden bed we built last time. But first, let's put these green stalks back into place. All right, the storms have passed now and we got a decent amount of rain. Looks like about 2 inches. So I'm actually gonna put this out here because I've been amending it with compost and rabbit litter and peat moss, and it's almost ready for a good layer of mulch, and then I can plant in it. So that's exciting. And we're still working on getting edging. What I'm wanting to do is go down to a crystal mine with my sister-in-law and procure quite a lot of edging stones from there and see how it goes. So I don't really need a border to start growing things. It's just for aesthetics. So I'm gonna put this guy here on this corner. There we go. Because it's supposed to rain again starting tomorrow, and it'll rain all weekend. So, more rain. Alright, so you can tell up here in the top that it's pretty mixed in, and down here we don't have anything mixed in yet. I gotta get a little bit more compost for this area, and I'm gonna be putting some more rabbit litter on that spot, mix it up, and then getting mulch, and we'll be all done with that one, and then we'll move on to this one here. So I already created a little perimeter. I'll probably have to go through and redo that since we've gotten so much rain. Then we're gonna peel up the carpet and do the same thing again.
We need to add a little bit more compost and mix it up really well with the peat moss and the topsoil that's already here. And now that we're done, let's add the cypress blend mulch and keep everything in place and make sure it stays hydrated and the weeds at bay.
All right, we have a garden. It's all mulched up, it's all amended. I've got a mixture of some organic Job's fertilizer, compost, peat moss, some topsoil that we dug up from underneath, as well as a little bit of rabbit litter topped with a very generous amount of a cypress blend mulch, which is my personal favorite right now. We used it last year and the year before and really enjoyed the color and the way that it absorbs the moisture and keeps the weeds down. I really like this one. So now we can plant. And I have a few things that have been hardening off, so I should be able to plant soon. We're actually going to have some severe weather this weekend, so I'm actually going to wait until next week to plant that out. But it's ready. So we've got plants hardening off, and next week we'll be able to put things in the ground. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. I enjoyed hanging out with you, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.